Hey, fifth graders. I just want to start out this week's video with just a little bit of information about sixth grade band. Sixth grade band is a ton of fun. It's an actual class that you go to every other day, and it's taught by Mrs. Boyer. Mrs. Boyer is a French horn player who's been teaching band and orchestra for a long time, and so she knows so much stuff, and she can't wait to share it with you. I know that right now band is not fun. I know, because we're not together playing with each other, we're not in band, we're not in lessons, and when you're at home just practicing with videos, I know it's not that much fun. But I don't want you to forget how fun you had during band, and I really hope that you continue. Because once you start in middle school, you have so much fun stuff you do. You play a lot more concerts, you go on more trips, and you really start to have a sense of community in the band that you guys already started to have, and I really felt this year, and it'll just continue to grow. So I really hope that you guys continue with band. Ignore my phone interrupting this little video message, and have a good day. Now, let's get started with the video. Hey, fifth grade. I hope you enjoyed listening to Seven Nation Army, and today we're going to learn how to play this song. So what I want you to do is I want you to go onto Google Classroom, download the attachment for your instrument, and the first time we're going to learn this using the concert F notes. So if you don't remember what concert F is, go take out your first scale sheet, review the concert F. It might say a different letter for a different instrument, but go ahead and review your concert F notes, and then we'll get started. So, I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this music and you're like, what is this bar and why is there a 3 on it? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, and that is a really important part of this song. So the first thing we need to do is talk about the rhythm. So first I want us to talk about where all the beats are when you see something like this. So first, let's not even worry about that. We have 4 beats in the key signature. This is a dotted quarter note. Now, the dot means that we add half of whatever it is. So, if a quarter note is 1 beat, we add half of 1, so that's 1.5 beats. So this will take up all of beat 1. It will start beat 2. And then this 8th note here is going to be the and. So, just to review, you will say it on 1, and then the and of 2. Now if I clap my fingers, 1 and. So I just clap 3 times, so it'll be 1, 2, 3. When I sing the first rhythm, da, da, 1 and 3, then this note is where beat 3 begins. So now let's talk about this entire thing. What is that? Well, that is called a triplet. And so a triplet is where you have 3 notes that occur over 2 beats. So the way it goes is ba 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 ba. And our next beat 1, we land here. So we'll worry about that in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 3 and 3 and 1. So don't even worry about it if it's a little confusing. I know. Listen to the song. Bum, 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 bum. All I did was fit 3 notes right here while keeping my steady beat. Wow. 1 and 3 and 1, 3. And that will take us to measure 2. Now, measure 2, half note lasts for 2 full beats, and then this quarter note occurs on beat 3, and we don't have any music on 4. We'll take a nice big breath on beat 4. So I want us to just review that again, because I know that was a lot of information about rhythm all in a couple minutes. Before I review, pause the video, go back to when I first started to explain this, and re-watch it, just so that you understand it and it makes sense to you. So, here we have quarter note with a dot, that's 1.5 beats. Then, this 8th note is half a beat. 1.5 plus a half is 2. So that means the first half of the measure, everything from this over, is 2 beats. That means that this half is 2 beats. And we have to fit 3 notes into those 2 beats. So we say 3 and up. Repeat after me. Me first, you second. 1 and 3 and 1, 3, go! 1 and 3 and 1, 3, again! 1 and 3 and 1, 3, last time. 1 and 3 and 1, 3. There we go. Again, you got to pause the video and back up to make sure that you understand it. I just want you to sing it, listen to the music in the beginning of the video to help you just kind of familiarize your ear so you really know how it sounds and you have it memorized. And then we'll go on, and now we can talk about the second half of this piece. So, the first 2 measures are done. If you take a look, measure 3 is the same exact music as measure 1. So we go bum, 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 bum. Again, bum, 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 bum. And only in measure 4 does the music change. So we have this first idea, and then we have this measure 2. We repeat that first idea, and then we finish it out with measure 3. Now, we also have a rest, and after this, we have our repeat sign, which I just added in right there. So, just to review here, I'm going to write out the counts again. 1 and 3 and And then this would be, because it's the same idea, we have 3 notes over 2 beats. How'd I get there? Well, I went backwards. I said, I know that this is beat 4. I know a quarter note before beat 4 would be beat 3, so that means I have 3 notes over beats 1 and 2. So instead of me saying 3 and I'm going to go 1 and So now let me sing this. 1 and 3 and 1 and 3. 1 and 3 and 1 and 3. And this is the coolest part of the song. These 6 notes, these 2 triplets, are the coolest part of the song. So, just to review, we have 1 and 3 and 1 and 3. And that is different than 1 and 3 and 1, 3. Here we hold out the note. Here we play multiple notes. Still though, we still land on the same note for beat 3 here. And when you put it all together, and you go nice and slow, this is what it will sound like. I'm going to go ahead and play measure 1 first. 1 and 3 and 1, 2, ready? Now, just try that measure once more. Make sure that you're using your tongue on all these notes. Let's try it. 1, 2, tap your foot, go. let's go ahead and quickly learn measure 2. We have go, T. So it's whatever your bottom note is, going down one more note. So let's practice measure 2 together. 1, 2, ready, play. Try it again. 1, 2, again, go. There we go. Now let's put those two pieces together. 1 and 3 and a 1, 3. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready. Good. Now, clarinet players. Everything so far in your first measure is all in your left hand. When you go on to this measure, this note, that beat 3 will be in your right hand. That would bum, bum. So make sure that you're ready and your right hand is in a good position and you're ready to use it. It's not off somewhere else that it shouldn't be. Now let's go ahead and learn the second half. Now, because I've already played for you this material, which again, just to repeat, measure 3 is the same stuff as measure 1. All we need to do now is quickly learn measure 4. So this is going to be 1 and a 3. Now, one thing I want to talk about is directly to trombone players. Now, if you're not a trombone player, don't worry about this for a second. But I want you to understand, trombone players, here you have your B flat, first position. C is sixth position. B flat is first position, and then you go to your A, second position. So make sure you're moving that slide fast. You need to know exactly where 6 is and bring it right back to 1. And don't be wiggling around. Make sure you're controlling yourself. Now, if you're not a trombone, you can start listening again. So let's go ahead and practice measure 4, nice and slow. Repeat after me. 1 and a 3, go. 1 and a 3. Let's play it. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 more time, play. So, if you need to learn measure 4 a little bit more, back up, try that again, and practice on your own. You don't have to always play along with the videos, that's okay. So now let's add that to the end of measure 3. So we'll have 1 and 3 and a 1 and a 3. Just like this, nice and slow. 1, 2, ready. And let's try that much again. And again, this is the cool part. Bum, 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 bum. It's just a really cool line. It's really popular, and a lot of bands really like to play it. You will be playing it in high school. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Now, once you are prepared to play the first 2 measures together and the second 2 measures together, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the entire song. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest. Great. So now we can go ahead and play that using our repeat sign, which means that we will play through it 2 times through. Here we go. Tap your foot. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. And then we're done. And then you can go ahead and play. So this is a really fun song. I hope you enjoyed it this week. And again, I want you to go back to the beginning of the video, go slowly through all of these, and you will be successful. Now, in past weeks, we've been working on playing both in the key of B flat, using the B flat concert notes, and in the key of F, using our F concert notes. I taught you the song in the key of F, but the song at the beginning is in the key of B flat. I want you to go ahead and teach yourself how to play it in the key of B flat, and then you can play it along with the Ohio State College Marching Band. Have fun! Bye.